Hi everybody, my name is Lauren Tam. I wanted to share with you some of my family's favorite books. I am going to try to get through quite a few really fast. We have a ton of books and I have my kids' help, which means I probably got more books than I'm able to do in the amount of time that I've given myself to do it. So I wanted to start with the That's Not My series. We have some amazing touchy-feely books. It's a wide variety. That's not my dolly, that's not my reindeer, that's not my goat, that's not my dog, that's not my cat, that's not my tractor, a whole bunch of that's not mice. But this one I figured would be kind of cute because winter's coming up. So that's not my reindeer. And what's really great about these books, that besides they're just, sorry, trying to go fast and it's making me go slow. All right. So what's really neat about these books is the contrast of colors. So you see these really dark lines for those young babies that have a problem adjusting their vision, their eyesight. That makes it easier to see. Every word there, every page, there's this beautiful mouse. Sorry, I'm backwards here. This beautiful mouse. And I believe that it's the mouse telling the story, that that's not my reindeer. And this one says its neck is too fuzzy, and it has little fuzzy neck. So this builds, it's tactile, it builds vocabulary, it's bright and colorful. That's not my reindeer, its bells are too sparkly. And so you have the sparkly bells, and that's not my reindeer, its ears are too velvety. And so of course the ears are velvety, you can kind of see that's kind of cool. And there's the mouse. So we have a wide selection of these. Really cute, really great series. They're probably one of the top sellers that we have. This one is the My Animal World. I have an outdated one. So it actually comes, this one has 15, and now they come in 2 sets of 9. So there's actually 18 little books, so let's just pretend there's 9. So the ones that we have available are my Farm Animal World and my Wild Animal World. But I had to show this to you because this is really, really one of my favorite books. And it's really not a book, it's a bunch of books. What's cool about this is they have these little chunky books. They're very kid-friendly because you can bend them over backwards and forwards and they're still in good shape. This is, each story follows the same format. So cow, I am a cow, so it would be I am a horse. The next page is my home is a barn, and my baby is called a calf. I eat grass, and I moo. Okay, so each story follows that format, and I don't know if you can see that? Each little book has its own little cubby hole. So really cool. So you can play a matching game with them. You can read them. You can ask your child to go get you the horse or the lion, or you can go ask their child to get you a green book or a blue book, or you can just dump them out and have them put them all away in the right spots. My daughter usually gets them back in the right spots, but they're usually backwards. Really, really great series. I mean, not series, but really great book. Sorry, trying to get through as much as I can. The completed book of Farmyard Tales, phenomenal. If you have one of those fidgety kids that doesn't like to sit still for a book, this is great because it has 2 parts. It's a whole series of stories. And this is a Find the Duck book. Anything that's illustrated by Stephen Cartwright is a Find the Duck book. What that means is you will have a little bitty duck. See that little duck? He's hidden on every page. So those kids that don't like to sit still, they get to look for the duck while you read. And if you have kids that don't sit still, you just get to read the top line. Because this is called a dual level reader. It has a 1st grade reading level on the top and a 2nd grade reading level on the bottom. So you can read just the top and actually the whole story will make sense. Or you can have your beginner reader to read the top and you read the bottom, or you read the whole thing, or you have siblings who read to each other. And that's phenomenal. Let's see if we can find the duck. Oh, there's little duck. Oh, I'm on the wrong page for you guys. There you go. So really, really cool book. It also has a British, it's from Usborne Books is a British company. And so it has, the author is British and he sounds so peaceful and tranquil. Very nice to listen to if you want to have the kids look at it on the road trip. Another really visually stimulating book. It's like candy for the eyes. And it is touchy-feely also. Sorry, trying to see this? So it's a little touchy-feely. It's got a little bit of everything, lifting the flaps, touchy-feely. It's got this little, I don't know, it's like 3D like thing. And then it has, the sounds are just, look at that. So really nice. And it's all, so really, really pretty and very beautiful. Kids love beautiful and touchy things. One of the next book that I'm going to show you, this is Farmyard Tales First Words, or you can do this also with the, I have the first 1,000 words in Chinese. There is the first 1,000 words, which is in English. They have the first 1,000 words in French, in Russian, in, like I said, Chinese, because that's what I have, and Spanish. I think they have it in German. But I learned a little tip from a friend of mine. And what she does is she takes them with her to, like, appointments, dentist, doctor, whatever. And she'll take a little die, and you roll the die. And depending on what you roll, I'll do it in this is the first 1,000 words. You roll, you go along and make each page a board game. And so you can roll a 3. And so you roll, you know, you can decide where you start, like over here. 1, 2, 3. So there's the skateboard. Now you have to, oh, sorry, you can't see that. There's the skateboard. So now you have to find the skateboard on the page. And things like this, like Chinese, I do not know how to pronounce Chinese. So what's really, really cool is they have a website where I can go and it does the pronunciation for me. So I don't have to make my own up. I think that would be more damaging than helpful. Anyway, so those are some really cute books. Then I have another one. Let me see. Just a couple more. Then this one is Peek Inside, another Lip the Flap. This is really good for, you know, 3, 4, and 5-year-olds. It's a Lip the Flap. It's a Peek Inside. And can you guess who lives in here? And it talks about the giraffes. They're the tallest animals. Even a baby's much taller than you. And then elephants love water at the zoo. They have a shower every day. An elephant's nose is called a trunk. It can use it to suck up water and to squirt it out again. So really cute, beautiful book. Very bright and colorful. That's one of those things that Usborne really specializes themselves, is they want books to look like candy so that kids come running, and they do a pretty good job, I think. One of the other books that we have, okay, there it is Busy Trucks on the Go. This is written by one of my favorite authors, Eric Odie. He also writes Dan the Taxi Man, which, if you have some time, I have a bunch of YouTube channels. So I have a YouTube channel with a bunch of videos, and that one's on there. If you want to take a peek, it's really good. But this one's rhyming. It's Busy Trucks on the Go. It's a great bedtime story. Drivers honk to say hello. Busy trucks are on the go, building bridges, fixing roads, lifting big and heavy loads, town to town and here to there. Busy trucks are everywhere. And it talks about the excavators and the freight trucks, and it talks about the school bus, and at the very end, it says, now it's time to stop and rest. Busy trucks have done their best. Sorry. Moon and stars are shining bright. Busy trucks will say good night. So I think I'm going to stop for now and share some more later.